folks. It's Monday, May 11th, 2026. Coming up on the program today, I virtually farted out a happy birthday wish. Plus, the religious prophet who almost got sexually assaulted by a warlock, demonic squids squirting all over a church congregation, and mirror, mirror on the beach, who's the seagulliest on 2 feet? All coming up today. Distorted View Daily proudly presents Stuck in an Elevator with an Idiot.
So now we're trying to pry our way through because the piece of shit's trying to tell me, help is on the way! Help is on the way! Lying sack of shit. Yes. So we got a bar. So we have the door wedged. And it is solid. There, now we have air. To be honest, open the door and get the fuck out of my way! We're totally fine. We're good. You don't need to worry about it, man. Now that we have air... Yeah, we got the door open. You piece of shit! He is scared. The security guy. The security. Sleep with one eye open, holding your pillow tight. And... Enter light! Enter night!
Are you stuck in the elevator?
No shit! Yeah, we've been stuck in here for about a half hour now. We're on the floor. We have the door open. But they refuse to open the outside door. But they refuse to open up the outside door. It's quite upsetting.
Okay, I will call the concierge.
No, how about call the fire department, actually get them on the way, can you? And then call the police department so I can sue this fucking building, then call the concierge.
Sir, calm down.
Don't tell me to fucking calm down! Hey, miss, yeah, we're pretty calm here.
You want to call...
You want me to calm down? How about I calm you down, bitch?
You realize that they're gonna charge you.
Really? For being trapped in a fucking elevator? Go fucking suck my cock!
It's Distorted View Daily, celebrating DB listener Dragon Come's birthday.
Drunken Negro face cookie.
Are you on the internet? Isn't that for techno geeks with spreadsheets?
The vagina is full of AIDS.
Yes! Hey freaks, Tim back here with you, finally ready to start a new week of programs. So glad you guys are here joining me, and as you heard, we've got another birthday boy listening today. Rod or pay, give us the deets, bitch.
Yes, DB listener Dragon Come had a birthday on May 10th and wants to celebrate it today here on the show. He says, my demands are hopefully within reason. I would like the episode to have an insensitive reenactment. I'm convinced I found the show back in 2006 through Newgrounds. Lazy Muffin would animate a few short clips from the show, and it was enough to pique my interest. However, it was the sunbathing on train tracks reenactment that forever established this sticky bond we share. Been listening without fail ever since.
Well, that is very kind of you. I am convinced that more so than anything I've ever said or done on the show to attract new listeners, Brad Carter and Lazy Boy are responsible for the majority of people discovering this dopey podcast. They should be on my payroll. That, of course, is not going to happen, so don't get any thoughts in your mind there, Brad. You just keep mentioning DV on your snowplow program. You worthless little cunt. This is almost like financial domination, the FinDom scene, but without the financial aspect. I degrade Brad Carter, and then like the submissive little slut he is, he gets off by plugging Distorted View Daily. It's a relationship that works for me, quite frankly. Now get on your knees and link to Distorted View. All right, but thank you very much again, Brad. I don't know why I'm thanking Brad so much, because this person, Dragon Come, specifically said Lazy Boy or Lazy Muffin is the one who turned him on to DB all the way back in the early 2000s. So you want an insensitive reenactment for your birthday? I hate these requests because it actually makes me do extra work. But, you know, he forked over $25, so I will try to accommodate. Now, usually when it's a listener's birthday, I will sing them happy birthday. I'll have Richard Simmons sing them a happy birthday, play some sort of ridiculous audio clip. Today, though, I've got a new version I'd like to share with you. I am going to sing Happy Birthday, but the instrumentals to Happy Birthday are also produced by me using a very original, rare piece of equipment, and you'll see why it's not so often used Dragon, come, this is for you. Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dragon, come. Happy birthday to you. Kind of got lost there at the end. That instrumental was all made on my Commodore 64. Actually, I use this program that it lets you connect a microphone, and to make the notes, you either hum or whistle. And the only usable audio, and that's what I consider usable, is if you whistle. Then it sort of gets the notes right. But I have a hard time whistling. I'm doing good now. One of the instruments, there's two sounds being played, and one of them kind of reminds me of a fart, like a digital fart. A little squeak there. Little computer fart. All right. By the way, that took an hour for me to record. It was well worth the wait. Hey, the good news, at least for me, is now I can write off my Commodore. This is a business expense. I need it for my show. If you're wondering why the program is being posted so late, it's because I spent 7 hours singing happy birthday into an 8-bit computer with 64K of RAM. All right, listen, I do have a great show for you today. Bunch of audio. My girl's back. My princess. God, warrior, prophet, heavy smoker. Katie Souza is back. I only see visions of Jesus when I'm puffing on my Chesterfields. Unfiltered is the way to go, baby. She smokes cigarettes that haven't been produced in like 50 years. Very hard to find. I gotta go on eBay. Motherfuckers are expensive as hell. They all taste musty when put in my mouth, but goddamn is that smoke refreshing. My last pack cost me $7,800. I had to take a reverse mortgage out on my house.
Hey guys, welcome to Stewards of the Mysteries. My special guest today is Dr. Francis Smiles, and we're going to talk about some crazy stuff, like about the Warlock that actually tracked me down by traveling through the earth.
I'm sorry, Katie, I'm going to stop you right there, hon. Does this not sound like someone hallucinating on meth? Somehow, though, when the person says they're spiritual, we just give them a pass at that point. Oh, okay. This is a Jesus vision. Oh, you're a God warrior. Of course, demons are chasing you through to the center of the core of the earth. You battled an evil warlock on the planet Jupiter. Tell us more. Of course you defeated that thing. God is good.
And we're going to talk about Dr. Miles and how witches almost took him out by using the earth against him to bury him alive. And then we're going to talk about many other crazy things, including how you can tap into the strength of the earth, not as a mother earth worshiper, but as a son of God whom all creation is groaning for.
This is the other thing that is insane to me. She's talking witches, warlocks, using magical powers to defeat these beings. Psychically traveling to other locations, different planes of existence. I mean, this is all like witchcraft, magic, evil shit. But all she has to say is that one line. You're not worshiping the mother goddess Earth like some hellbound heathen. No, we're using the power of God. You can use your magic fireball spells as long as it's ordained by Jesus. Go to katiesouza.com. Check out our online store for magic canes, wands, capes, and hats. They may look like wizard robes, but this is Christian attire, blessed by the seed of Jesus himself. I'm sorry, Katie, what the hell does that mean? Jesus cranked one out and used these robes as his cum rag. All right, makes perfect sense. Go on, my love.
Look, we've got some really great stuff here because we're not only going to share these just insane, true life stories, but we're bringing some teaching in so that you can actually go, oh, that's how you do it.
You don't even need any special training, tools, nothing. You just need your mind and a fifth of jack. You can astral project to crazy places on that shit.
Because we don't want to just leave you with stories here. We actually want to leave you empowered. So check out this episode.
Oh, you bet your sweet ass I'll be checking out that episode. Elsewhere in the Katie Souza universe, there was this nugget.
Last night we had the last meeting. Everything was great. We go back to our Airbnb. I lay down And, hey, victory. We took out this warlock, for the meeting. The meeting's great.
How often do you think Katie Souza's meetings are interrupted by warlocks and witches? She's up there trying to give a presentation, trying to share her wisdom, and evil always seems to follow her. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's time for a distorted view in sensitive reenactment.
All right, guys, we're halfway through. Just another 2 hours. Next slide. Here's a quote from Ecclesiastes 3:12. Thou shalt not leave thy...
I am Declaw, the Black Mage, in search of the one called Katie. Her deep Christian powers have gained in strength, and my lord Satan has set me to dispose of her. Show yourself, Katie. Show yourself so I may end your existence.
I'm right here, Declaw.
It's Declaw.
Well, prepare to be declawed by the power of Christ. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Cloud song, cloud song.
How do you possess Cloud Song? Only a level 90 mage has the mana to control Cloud Song.
I've got something better than mana.
Don't even say the love of Jesus.
I don't need it when I've got the power of Grey Goose. Vodka shot, vodka shot, vodka shot.
What are you hitting me with? Your breath reeks.
I've got the dry mouth of an alcoholic. Be gone.
Curse you, Katie Souza. We're not through. I'll be back.
Here's your insensitive reenactment. Dragon come. Happy birthday. Back to Katie. She's about to be raped by a warlock in her bedroom. I wish I were kidding.
I'm starting to go to sleep. I'm worshiping, and all of a sudden,
I feel the prick of some sort of wizard poking at my behind. I knew it was a mage because I could feel the whiskers of his beard tickling my back as his evil cock tried to probe my nether regions. I said, not today, Satan. I'm not getting bred by another wizard tonight.
I'm starting to go to sleep. I'm worshiping, and all of a sudden, he comes sliding in from the side.
Ladies, we all know that move, right? When your man is spooning you, he's big spoon, and he tries to slide in from behind. That old routine.
And he's now in the bed next to me. And he goes like this. He taps the bed and basically said to me, you have mad skills. You need to get in bed with me.
Katie, maybe he's not talking about your spiritual powers here. Maybe he heard you were a good lay. Because that's how warlocks talk. Yo, bitch! I heard you got some mad blowjob skills. Get on this enchanted dick.
Wow.
He tried to recruit me.
Wow.
He tried to recruit me.
Ladies, I would like you to start using that terminology when a guy tries to fuck you and it's unwanted. He tried to recruit me.
Now I'm thinking, how did you find me? So this is what God said to me. And he said the word clove to me.
I took that as I should smoke some more cloves. I was like, Jesus, you don't gotta ask twice. If it's cylindrical in shape and you can set it on fire, I will put it in my mouth. Hallelujah.
So I looked it up, and it was in Numbers 16.
Wow.
It says, as soon as Moses had made an end of speaking all these words, the ground clove asunder that was under them.
Okay, I don't know who her guest is today. I don't even think he's really there. I think it's just a sound effect that Katie is playing.
And then I said, be gone.
Wow.
I know, right? I used my spiritual powers to banish the warlock.
Wow.
Right? And then the light of Jesus appeared.
Wow.
I know. And I said, hallelujah. And there was some warmth I felt.
Wow.
And then Jesus actually spoke to me.
What's that?
Oh, wrong sound effect. Sorry.
Wow.
Okay, sorry. I'm having too much fun with Katie Souza today. We got to move on, but let's finish this.
So I knew that this guy was actually the head over all of those covens because unlike them, that they all operated in the old school type of witchcraft.
Yes.
He was more advanced than them.
Yes.
And that's why he was head over them. And that he had garnered his authority to speak to the earth so it would cleave open, and then he traveled through the earth to where I was.
Guys, I've got a serious question here. What the fuck is she smoking? We know she's smoking something that's been well established, but it is the good stuff. I mean, if you are a Dungeons and Dragons fan, this kind of ministry should appeal to you. You know what I mean? Is that who Katie Souza is going after here? The Tolkien crowd? I mean, this is some old school RPG game. I mean, this is like Ultima come to life with Katie Souza setting up a party to go slaying some dragons and warlocks and shit. I love her so much. More Katie Souza. I need more Katie Souza in my life. However, Katie does not have the market on crazy Christians cornered. I've got a new whack job here. She, like a lot of people, like Pastor Manning, is warning us about Starbucks coffee. Previously, we learned there's semen in the lattes. Now, this could be just as bad, if not worse. There's apparently just demons floating around the liquid. What would you guys rather have? A little bit of human cum in your latte, or a full-blown demon aiming to possess you through your caramel macchiato?
Oftentimes you'll see physical manifestations of what's going on in the spiritual realm.
Oh, I already know where this is going. This is nothing unusual. This is when like religious people find meaning in things that don't have meaning, or like connections. You know, like I had to go pay my cable bill in person because they were going to shut off service. And wouldn't you know it, it took me 6 minutes to get there. It's not very far away, right? And you're thinking, okay, what's wrong with that? Well, I drove past 6 streets, and the cable company was the 6th building on the road. 666. Do you think I paid the bill? No. I turned my car around. I'm not today. I am not letting satanic energy inside of me today. No, thank you. Nope. Turned my car around, drove to church, gave all that cable money as a tithing, and I prayed to God. This is the type of shit that they then tell as a story, right? She's on a podcast. This is proof of the power of Jesus and the evils. And no, it's nothing. You just told a story where nothing really happened.
So it wouldn't be too far-fetched to anticipate that we might find references to the water kingdom in the physical if this is a spiritual gate for Rahab, the water god. And sure enough, I go on Google Maps.
So now she's looking for like mythological like names and stuff. Poseidon, Neptune, mermaids. It should be noted that she lives in a town called Lakeshore. And so it's not that unusual that a city named after water is going to have some water-based business names. It's not evil, it's not satanic, it's just a fun
Names
thing.
of streets, restaurants, businesses named after the water kingdom. And this is aside from Starbucks. Starbucks, by the way.
I'm sorry to keep interrupting, but so, first of all, now you believe in the water kingdom. Where does the Bible talk about the water kingdom? Obviously, Starbucks is evil for a variety of reasons, right? The prices, for one thing. Outrageous, satanic pricing. But their logo is a mermaid, and so this is going to just blow her fucking mind.
Just for your listening audience, is a mermaid. That is the symbol of Starbucks, the logo. And so when you are buying a Starbucks, you are aligning, partnering, giving your money, making a transaction with the water kingdom.
Wait till she finds out about all the semen in the drinks. Holy shit, freaks. Semen, S-E-M-E-N. Semen, S-E-A. M-A-N. See, water. This bitch might actually be onto something. I'm a believer.
So I would encourage people, do not buy from Starbucks anymore. You just find another coffee house that will give you your favorite coffee or tea, and repent of any time you have given Starbucks your money. That's just an aside, another way to cleanse ourselves. I'm looking on Google Maps. I see Mermaid Circle, Neptune Circle. These are 2 streets in Lakeshore. Mermaid Salon. It's a hair salon called Mermaid Salon, and their moniker is We Believe in Mermaids.
Okay, very evil, I know. Then she starts talking about a church that is not named after a water god. It's not like First Neptune Methodist or whatever. It's just a normal ass church, but somehow she's going to link this back to water gods.
And it's a church that boasts of 57,000 members. And I watched just one of their services online. I watched maybe the first 3 minutes, And the associate pastor gets up and he says, "This is the greatest church in the world." And I wanted to vomit because that is such a clear manifestation of Rahab. Remember, Rahab is pride.
Oh, I would love to go through her shit and see if she has like one of those world's greatest mom mugs and then accuse her of being one of Poseidon's whores. Because that's the level we're talking about here. Some pastor gets up and is like, "Hey, I just want to say you guys are the greatest congregation. We raised $30,000 for homeless people." And this bitch is like, evil, prideful. She also talks about some woman who was performing. I think she's like a Christian musician performing.
But when she and an intercessor were praying for the women that went to this 57,000 member church, when they were praying for them, they saw a squid and octopus releasing black goo over them.
Well, that took a fucking weird turn at the very last second, huh? What does that mean? They all saw squids squirting black ink on people. Gotta be something sexual, right? Well, there you go. Just some... I don't even know what to say here. What did we just play? What was this? Cuckoo, crazy, bananas, Christian shit. I do have one more thing I want to share with you before we get into the news today. I don't know if this person should be considered a First Amendment auditor or just a First Amendment cunt, but she's mistaken about the law. She's at a Walmart, like inside of a Walmart filming. An employee says, "Please don't film me," right? You don't film in the store. Now, the employee happens to be Muslim or, whatever religion it is where you're like covering up your face with scarves and shit. So this quickly devolves into "We're in America, honey. I'm an American. I can do what I want. This isn't your country." You'd think most First Amendment auditors would know when you're outside in public, then you can film whoever or whatever you want. Inside of a business is another story, but she's willing to die on this hill.
Because I video when I'm in public and I'm shopping.
Ugh, like, who the fuck would want to watch that content? You know she's got like 12 followers. If that's even true,
Why? I don't care about what you're allowed to do.
No, don't take a video.
Don't tell Americans what to do.
Hey, Marisol.
I video record.
No, we're not allowed to post in public.
I don't. No, I am in America.
She's taking video from us. She's saying.
Can you back her up? I literally am recording myself looking at jeans and she's running up on me. No, you need to back up. I don't care.
First of all, the employee is nowhere near her. It's not like she's rushing up against her to get into a fight, swinging.
Back up.
You can take a game. No. What the fuck?
Watch your mouth. You're allowed to cuss? Watch your mouth, like literally. No, can
go against the Muslim people. Yes,
I don't care. But in America, we can record in public.
See, I wish someone would be smart enough in these situations to school this bitch. Like, you are not in public right now. You're in a private business, you stupid twat.
I don't care. Yeah, to record in public. First Amendment. So what? Go back to where you came from. We're in America. Here, I'll get a close-up.
If you post this...
So, like, that's just, like, antagonistic at that point, right?
I'm posting... I'm live right now. I'm live right now. I'm literally live on Facebook. Literally live. So I don't need to post. But you need to stop messing with Americans.
The title of this video is Walmart Employee Says Recording Her Goes Against Her Religion.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Yeah, we'll see. I'll stand right here then. Let's see. Let's see if Walmart's going to stand up.
Stand up to what?
Let's see if Walmart's going to stand up for your religious beliefs. I can't record myself shopping now. I was recording myself looking at the clearance.
Really? Because you took a lot of joy in zooming in on this bitch's face.
You ran up on me and told me what to do. That was very weird. Why did you just park right here?
Yeah, like another customer has moved her cart into the area. I think maybe to block this woman from recording. Now, she didn't say anything to the lady.
That was very weird. Why did you just park right here? Are you just butting in? Another American, right?
The woman who parked her cart in between this action happens to be Asian.
Yeah, get management over here. This is ridiculous. Don't worry, I won't come back here.
Talk about a super inflated ego. Walmart as a business is going to be just fine if they don't get your $17 for the Wranglers you were looking at. I'm not going to play the whole video. I will fast forward towards the end, though.
Now I'm literally intentionally videoing this. I was video recording clearance.
Oh, that voice.
But now I'm intentionally recording this. There goes another one.
See, she's taking video from us.
Another one being a non-white.
Hi. Maybe you're calm. I was standing over here on the clearance rack. I was recording. These two were over here talking, just gossiping, running their mouth.
Way to add a little flavor to the story. Like, don't stick to the facts. These two were probably plotting a terrorist attack.
Because she's Muslim. I record my interactions in public.
She probably does record all of her interactions because most of them end in physical altercations. Anyway, a shocking twist to this video.
I am recording because you keep bothering me.
Yeah, you have to walk away.
Yeah, the manager tells the employees to go away. The woman has the right to record. I guess that's Walmart's policy. All right, I did not see that coming.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm not deleting anything. Go away.
This will just embolden her to do this again.
I am literally on live right now. Leave me alone. You're crazy. Stop attacking Americans.
One final little ethnic or religious dig there. So that's what's going down at Walmart. More white trash bullshit, I guess. And with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre, twisted up, fucked up news right now. Not a member of the Distorted View Sideshow. What are you waiting for? Help support this stupidity. Become a true and honorable freak today. Tomorrow's episode is going to be Sideshow exclusive. That means only paying freaks will be able to hear it. Again, on Thursday, we'll do another Sideshow exclusive episode, which is pretty par for the course. Usually, every week we do 2 exclusive programs just for paying members. So get in on the action. Membership's very inexpensive. We got monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, and lifetime memberships available. Just go to distortedview.com. All major credit cards and PayPal accepted. If you happen to listen to DB through Spotify, instead of signing up on our website, you will sign up inside of the Spotify app. Just search for Distorted View. Again, for more information, check out distortedview.com. There are a couple other ways to help support the show, and I need all the help I can get. I keep spending all my money on these mugs I'm breaking. Yes, we've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. Pledge at least $5 and get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first. And you can sponsor an episode of DV like we had a sponsor today. Just PayPal me show@distortedview.com. It's only $25. Make sure to let me know how you'd like to sponsor the show. If you want me to relay a message, talk about something, play an audio clip, whatever. Again, just let me know, show@distortedview.com. That is also my PayPal address. Only $25. Not a bad deal at all. It's just a fun thing, as we say here on the show. All right, 2 very quick stories now. First up, this one might actually be a DV update. Somehow shitting diamonds does ring a bell. Oh, and of course, it comes from our most fucked up state. Say it with me.
Florida is the most fucked up state.
And bonus, there's a Texas connection. So we're kind of going to Texas. A Texas man accused of stealing nearly $770,000 worth of diamond jewelry from a Tiffany & Company store and then later swallowing the items to conceal them has rejected a plea agreement and will represent himself, oh, that's always a smart move, at a trial in Florida. Any other state, I would say this guy has no chance in hell. But, you know, if this is going to be a jury trial with a jury made up of his peers, they might be sympathetic. Or they could be jealous that they didn't come up with this shitting diamonds idea first. All right, Jathan, oh my God, Jathan Gilder, 33, has been jailed without bond since his arrest last year, following the alleged theft from a Tiffany & Co. location at Orlando's Mall at Millennia. I wish I knew what $770,000 worth of diamonds looked like. Because if he had to shit out these very hard, very sharp rocks, maybe he's already done his time. And maybe punishment enough for him. Prosecutors allege Gilder posed as a representative for a professional athlete in order to gain access to high-end jewelry during a private viewing at the store. Investigators said he grabbed 2 pairs of solitaire diamond earrings, valued at approximately $609,000 and $160,000, respectively, before fleeing the business. Oh, that Tiffany's employee had to have been canned afterwards, right? Someone just says, hey, I'm with a wealthy person, and they roll out the red carpet for you. Not only roll out the red carpet, but let you handle $500,000 diamonds. There's a lack of security and background checking going on there. Authorities said Gilder was stopped about 6 hours later by the Florida Highway Patrol troopers along Interstate 10, roughly 300 miles from Orlando, while driving a rented Mitsubishi Outlander. Did he roll up to the Tiffany & Company store in that car? Because that's a huge red flag. No one who can drop nearly $800,000 on diamonds is driving a Mitsubishi anything. You might as well have rolled up in a Lime City scooter. You know what I mean? Anyway, he was driving towards Texas. According to arrest reports and court filings, officers forcibly removed Gilder from the vehicle after he resisted arrest. Investigators allege he swallowed the stolen jewelry during or shortly after the traffic stop. Police reports state that Gilder later asked officers whether he would be charged with what's in my stomach. Yes. First of all, you just admitted you swallowed something you shouldn't have. Second of all, your stomach is not like in international waters. It's like the law has no jurisdiction over your intestinal tract. That's simply not true. What a fucking moron, right? Yes, he asked whether he would be charged with what's in his stomach and then remarked that he should have just thrown him out the window. Yes, you should have. A jail body scan conducted after his arrest revealed several foreign objects in his digestive tract. Gilder was transported to a Florida hospital where he remained under police supervision for roughly 2 weeks. Took a long time for him to pass those things. Investigators finally recovered the stolen earrings after they passed through his system. Authorities said 2 additional earrings discovered during the recovery process did not belong to Tiffany & Company, raising further questions for investigators. Where the hell did he steal those from? Are they even stolen? Maybe he just has a taste for earrings. He's a very strange man. Court records show Gilder recently waived his right to legal counsel during a hearing in Orange County Circuit Court. A judge allowed him to proceed with self-representation, but appointed the public defender's office as standby counsel once that goes horribly awry, as everyone knows it will. The trial is scheduled for next month. The defendant faces charges including robbery and grand theft. Prosecutors have indicated they may seek additional penalties under Florida's habitual felony offender and prison release offender statutes if he is convicted. Law enforcement records reviewed by local media show Gilder has an extensive criminal history spanning 2 decades, including prior convictions involving theft, narcotics offenses, and resisting arrest. Authorities in Colorado are also seeking him in connection with a 2022 jewelry store robbery in Colorado Springs, in which he allegedly fled after being shot during the incident. You'd think, if he had any sense, he would be like, look, I barely got away with that robbery. Maybe I should hang it all up. After all, I was shot, nearly died. That was a little too close, if you ask me. Now, the lure of those diamonds were just too great. Defense attorneys previously signaled they may seek jury instructions on lesser included offenses, though it remains unclear what strategy Gilder intends to pursue while acting as his own attorney. I don't think he knows either, right? Like, he doesn't really have a grand master plan for his defense. He's just going to wing it, which I'm sure will work out just splendidly for him. All right, final story we have for you. Well, now here is a competition I think I would excel in. This story comes from Belgium. More than 70 contestants from across Europe gathered in the Belgian seaside town of Depaine or something on Sunday to compete in the 6th annual European Seagull Screeching Championship, an event celebrating one of the coast's loudest and most polarizing birds. I will take a seagull over one of those, what are they, doves? Morning doves? Any day. I fucking hate the noise those things make. It's just incessant. It just never ends. Shut up! Do or say something else, for Christ's sakes. Cluck, or I don't know. Seagulls are kind of like, I don't know how they go. I don't know how seagulls go, but they're less annoying than morning doves. And I want to participate in this screeching contest. Participants from 15 countries don feathered costumes, bird masks, and wing-like capes. I love a good cape, as they attempted to reproduce the distinctive cries and mannerisms of seagulls before a live audience and a panel of judges. Oh, fuck it. You know what? I've got some audio here. Before we go any further... I'm sorry, is this man being physically assaulted?
No, this isn't a zoo. This is serious. It is the European Championship in seagull screeching.
That's a pretty good seagull. I recognize that as a seagull.
Which takes place each year in a seaside town in Belgium.
Oh my God.
Anybody can participate.
Ooh, that is a good one. That should be the winner. Hold on. Let me hear that again. No, not that guy. God damn it.
Championship in seagull screeching.
This guy coming up.
Anybody can participate, no matter the age.
Yeah, that's really good.
Though some training is recommended.
No, that last one sounded like a crying puppy.
A lot of screeching in the shower with friends, getting a lot of feedback. I did a little bit of field work over here earlier in the morning. Just do some research extra on seagulls.
From the jury, ornithologists and marine biologists.
It has to come from the soul. It has to be...
That's an ornithologist
like
speaking.
Almost identical to the real sound of a gull, of course. And then there's the fact that we watch how they bring the show.
Okay.
A good squawk needs skill and the right technique.
I think I tighten to make a little hole in my neck and just screech.
No. Get out of here with that shit. Wasting my time with that piss poor seagull impression. All right, back to the story here. The competition, held inside of a local pub near Belgium's North Sea coast, scored contestants on both the realism of their gull calls and the theatrical quality of the performance. Judges awarded up to 15 points for vocal imitation and an additional 5 points for stage presence and physical resemblance to the birds. The championship has grown steadily since its launch in 2021, attracting families, bird enthusiasts, and curious tourists to the coastal resort town. Organizers said the unusual event was created partly to improve the public perception of seagulls, which are frequently criticized by beachgoers for scavenging food and aggressively approaching tourists. I don't know how having dozens of people going "Grah, grah," in your ear is going to improve your opinion on seagulls. By the way, I don't know why I thought I would be good at this contest. I've never done a seagull. I don't know. No, that's not a seagull. Holy shit, I discover something new I'm bad at. It doesn't make me feel great that I can't do a convincing seagull. Anyway, competitors performed individually and in groups. A flock, if you will, flock of seagulls, flapping their arms, hopping across the stage, and unleashing high-pitched shrieks as spectators cheered and laughed. Images from the event showed contestants wearing elaborate gull masks and white feather boas. If you'd like to see the get-up, I've made it today's featured image over there at distortedview.com and superfreaksideshow.com. The championship has become an annual tradition and is now considered one of the more eccentric wildlife-themed contests in Europe. So there you go. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Monday. Let's do a couple voicemails to get the hell out of here. Well, we are posting the show late, so I want to get this up. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on voicemails or do any text messages today, but we will get into those later on in the week. So keep those texts coming. Our text line is for Harry Cunt. How could you forget that? Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463.
Shout out to DJC. Tesla is not the most American-made EV.
Ha-ha!
Kia. By 5%. That's right, I looked it up. Just to rub it in your face over voicemail segment.
Yeah, even though Tesla is technically an American company, more of the parts and the building of it is done in America, I guess.
And the next thing I'm going to rub into everyone's faces is that I don't have to pay for gas or electricity. Because I got a car that runs on hydrogen.
Yeah, but you have to pay for that.
Came with a card.
Oh.
That's good for $15,000.
Holy shit. Yeah, you do win. Yeah, when Lord Douche, Lord Douche has an EV6. This is actually his second, no, not EV6, I'm sorry. Ioniq 6. This is his second one. But the first time he got the Ioniq 6, he leased it, he got free charging for the entire year or two or whatever. So he never had to pay for charging, and he didn't have to do it at the house. He could just, hook it up to any Electrify America. I did not get that deal. However, it's, very inexpensive to charge at the house. It just takes fucking forever.
Only
because we don't have the 220, 240, whatever it is. We technically have the outlet, but we haven't installed the fast charging stuff yet.
In California.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're looking pretty smart. All of us who have electric cars and I guess I didn't even know they made hydrogen vehicles. Where the fuck do you purchase those things at? Maybe they're only available like in California because I don't think the infrastructure is there. I've never seen a hydrogen station. Pretty cool though, alternative vehicle things. Was it called alternative fuel, I guess?
Hello, faggot. Hup. Oh, look at that asshole. Hold on a second there. Yep.
Love that guy.
Thought that guy was really funny. You featured, I don't remember what day it was or if it was
not too long ago
exclusive or anything, but I did a lot of fucking, and when I fuck my girlfriend, sometimes I like to spread her ass cheeks, and I thought of that guy. Sure. I also thought of...
you should try giving your girlfriend a hup and see how she responds.
What would Sagittarius Shawty do?
It's Sagittarius, not statutory. That's going to be my nickname. Statutorius Shawty.
She had a client like that. Hope she gets her gonorrhea healed, though.
Sure.
That's why I will not take my chances with Sagittarius Shawty. But I was curious if I was one of her clients, how could she give me a good rating? But she probably...
I don't know. My question is, I would love to talk to some guys who have fucked Sagittarius. Was it a good experience? Part of the whole thing is you're paying for sex. You're paying for her to be enthusiastic about it. And I just don't feel like she is. She just doesn't, pretend like you're into it.
Want me to keep hitting her up? I probably would end up being one of her.
We should raise money. I would love to just send Unicorn Hamster to Canada to fuck Sagittarius and then get a full report. Can we do a GoFundMe for that or something? Is that against their terms of service?
Hey, Tim here. Again, sorry for calling it so much. But,
love to hear from you.
I had a call in after you've just been lamenting these couple retards on the show. It's been so funny just hearing you scream at your listeners and talk about how stupid they are. And I mean, I'm no different, Well,
we're all retarded in our own way.
I'm definitely one of them. But, it's just been fantastic to hear you.
I don't even know how I was angry with them. I don't remember what they said.
Going off. It's just one.
Thank you for not reminding me. Get me all riled up for no reason.
I don't like to hear you angry.
Yeah.
I think
it's not good for my heart.
Should be calm and have a wonderful life, and
everyone should just be nice to me.
No
I'm doing my best
to you
here.
At all. You're a Disney princess that needs to be protected.
I am.
So,
but I'm one of the lesser liked Disney princesses, like that black one, like Tiana or whatever. No one likes her except for black children. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but when you think of Disney princesses, do you think of Tiana?
That note, everybody stop annoying Tim.
Yeah.
Anyways, I love you. Night. Have a good one.
All right. Thank you very much, Dayton. Thank you, everyone, for all the voicemails. Keep them coming. It's all the time we have on this edition of the show. I want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660-GOD. Is it oh, God?
I'm not getting bred by another wizard tonight.
Spread the distortion. STD. Tell all your friends about the program. Tomorrow's show is going to be Sideshow exclusive. If you want to hear it, you got to sign up. Go to distortedview.com right now. I'm going to leave you now with my new happy birthday music. So it's nice and clean so you guys can use it for your own birthday wishes. I'd like to really hear that this rendition of Happy Birthday catches on. And then we will see you back tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.